Dream Show. 011. Or wait, what is it? 10? 010. I got kmoosey and I got Max. And we're going to talk about NBA. So, Western Conference seeds.
All right. So, think you go with the Warriors, number one. Think they're going to win like 60, 65 games. And then you got the Rockets, who I think missed their chance last year and downgraded. So, we'll take them at 2, winning probably like close to 60. But who knows?
You think Rockets are going 60
I mean,
this
look,
year?
they're still going to have all this firepower. They lose defensively. Like, losing Trevor Ariza, I think, is going to be
That was a big
for them.
part of their team last year, though. You got to think.
Yeah, no.
I'll take Ariza over Melo.
I would too, but
Any day.
I feel like it's been like that for a couple of years now. But you know, yeah, he's gonna be good for them. I think if he accepts his role off the bench, he can be, and he takes his shots against like second. He's gonna get a lot of good shots against second units, and nobody's gonna be able to guard him. Like
second units, it's gonna be tough. Yeah,
it's kind of like just he's still like a starter like on most bad teams. So if you put a guy like that
on a good
team, you know, we'll see.
Got you. Okay.
But yeah. So then we go there. Then let's see, number 3.
This is where it gets hard.
This is where it does get hard. Man, I honestly think the Utah Jazz.
What? Really?
Man.
Hey, Mitchell's a savage.
That guy is good.
I would
Mitchell's
put
a
Utah
savage.
around like 5.
So I think that they're number 3 just because, man, Rudy Gobert he's a monster.
How
And
many
if he
wins?
can stay
That's
healthy, man, probably like 54 to 56,
Okay.
you know, somewhere in there. And if they're not the number 3 seed, then you got
No.
the Thunder.
You got to stick with Utah.
Oh, yeah.
So
then
Utah's 3.
Utah's 3, and then we go with the Thunder.
Okay.
They're probably going to be like right in that bubble.
You think the Thunder is gonna win more than LA?
So I think it's going to be like I think like seeds like 3 through 8 are going to be like so close. You know what I mean?
Like
It's gonna
last
be
year?
like
the West
4 to
is
5 wins difference,
yeah,
maybe.
the West is like a shootout every year.
Yeah.
So like it could be like 2 games could decide you being the 3rd seed or the 7th seed. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Like, so that's where I think I'm at. So you got them and then F5 you got the Lakers.
Lakers 5.
Yeah, they're gonna be good. Lonzo I think is gonna take a huge step this year playing with LeBron.
Oh.
Ingram too. Ingram.
That whole team.
Yeah.
He's a Lakers
Kuzma's-
fan, so
Yeah, I mean Kuzma's is really good, and like they just got to figure out what they're gonna do when LeBron's not in the game. You know.
we got
And-
Rondo.
Yeah, that's true. That's a veteran. I
Rondo.
mean, Rondo. Yeah, I know. I don't know how I feel about Rondo.
I don't think he
entirely,
fits on
but
this team
but
just because
he's still a floor general, though.
he's a floor general. But
You know
you
what
got
I mean?
LeBron,
And he's
who
a
is
vet.
the best floor general, and you're gonna have him playing with him. And so I would just think that you want to put shooters.
I don't
all
think they're
around
gonna
him.
start Rondo.
You know what I
though.
mean? Well, I think it's gonna be a toss up, man. I think there's gonna be games where like Lonzo has like a bad stretch and
It
they'll
might just
go
depend
run
on
out
the
Rondo.
matchups and shit.
Because LeBron is like about his business, man. Like
Yeah.
he's about it.
He'll probably make.
He's gonna
the
say
fucking
like, "Hey, if
starting
you're not,"
lineups. He's like, "Nah."
he
I'm
walked
gonna
into
play
that.
with- I'm gonna
When
play
he signed with the
Lonzo
Lakers,
today.
he walked into Luke Walton's office and he said, "I'm the coach." You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty
Like
much.
Captain Phillips style. You know? Phillips
Yeah,
style.
yeah. Who's gonna listen to Luke Walton over LeBron?
Exactly. So
Like,
that's
that's. I mean, Luke Walton. He's
I
a
think he can be a
talented
good
coach, but
he was really
are you gonna
impressive
if
whenever.
like say you got Luke Walton telling you something and LeBron telling you another thing, and you're Lonzo Ball, who you gonna listen to?
I'm gonna listen to the guy who's
The
playing with me
Yeah.
and
I'm listening
like
to LeBron,
is the
bro.
best player ever.
I
He's
would say
calling the
the GOAT.
shots on
Yeah.
that team. It's like a perfect recipe for him to call the shots
So-
too. Got a 2nd-year coach, 3rd-year coach, young dude. Like he
And you got
they're gonna be
impressionable-
working together.
You got
Luke-
impressionable players,
Yeah.
like Lonzo. They're young players too.
But LeBron's cool. I don't think he's just gonna be taking over. Like him and Luke are gonna be working together. Like LeBron's gonna be like
think he
unofficial
sees the
assistant
value of
coach,
having
I
a
think.
guy-
You know what I mean?
I think he sees the value in having a guy like Luke Walton being coach because he's had to play with egos before. You guys
yeah,
remember
he played with
he was
Kobe
on
and
Shaq
Shaq.
and Kobe Lakers like in
Oh yeah.
and
okay.
he also was the assistant coach
On
for
the
the
fucking
Warriors.
Warriors, yeah.
That
They got egos.
they got egos. So I
They're
think he's gonna be able to
superstars.
manage that, and I think he's gonna be able to cater to LeBron in that way. And he also is a really bright basketball mind. I mean, like
He is.
we talk about it. Like when he was a player, he's a great playmaker for what he was, and dude knows his thing. He comes from a
He
basketball.
grew up
lineage.
around like Larry Bird.
Dude,
and
come on, yeah.
His dad's Bill Walton.
His
Yeah.
dad's one of the
I
best
fucking hated
centers.
Luke Walton because he
Really?
was on
Why?
on that team on
Yeah.
those teams.
He
The Shaq
was.
and Kobe. I'm a Spurs fan. You got
Okay,
I hate.
How
I
do you
that
hate him?
squad.
Like
Yeah.
he's neutral as fuck. Like he doesn't do anything.
Exactly. I
bad.
just hate him because he was trash and he won rings.
Yeah.
To me, in my opinion, in my eyes.
yeah. So like I think him and LeBron feeding off each other is gonna be good, because LeBron is a player coach and he is. I think he's a player's coach. You know what I mean?
LeBron?
No.
Oh, Luke. I got you.
And so for a player coach to play for a player's coach, I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll take them at 5, and then I think you got the Pelicans.
Fuck. They might be better than Utah or.
And like I said,
I
it's
don't
gonna
know,
be
man.
like
Drew
a one.
Holiday,
It can
Davis.
be 1 or 2 games separating like 6 seeds,
Yeah.
5 seeds. So so you got the Pelicans. They're gonna be good. Anthony Davis might win MVP this year.
He's
So,
due for it.
he's due for
His
it.
numbers
Yeah,
he's a
every
monster.
year.
He is
Like
a monster.
if he was on a different team, he would have had like at least one by now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least. If he was on the Lakers, for instance, he would have had an MVP
Oh
already.
yeah.
Like
market plays a huge part in it.
yeah. Exactly. Like nobody cares about the Pelicans. They just don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like so you're not gonna give MVP to him when you got like Curry, LeBron, Durant over there.
Big
you know?
market team.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're going far in the playoffs. Pelicans, you'll get that first round win, but after that, it's like
Yeah, they're not a contender.
good luck.
Yeah,
you know.
they're not.
But I'm saying like
But he's a savage.
he's a savage, and he
crazy.
can take over a series. Like he really can, man. He could be
Take
averaging
out-
like 40 and 15, like if he had to.
So you think he's gonna win MVP?
Wait. These are
Okay, we're
questions
gonna
later
talk-
on. We're just talking about
okay,
standings
Yeah,
right
he
now.
could, but we'll get back
Yeah,
to
we'll
that.
get to.
So then, yeah,
award
so I would say that
predictions.
they're at 6, and then I would go 7. I'll go with the Spurs, because honestly, they could even be up higher. It just like I said, like it's gonna be so close. So they really get better. Like if you think about it, they didn't have Kawhi all year, and they're gonna go and trade their starting shooting guard from last year to the Raptors, and you're gonna bring in DeMar DeRozan, who's one of the sickest scorers in the league.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about my. This is your prediction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna go in on my stuff. But go ahead, continue. So you got Spurs 7. Who's
So-
last seed in? You got the Mavs. You got Timberwolves.
So-
you got Lake. I mean,
Timberwolves are not making the playoffs.
Who else made a big jump? There was another team that made a pretty big
The
jump.
Nuggets are really good.
Nuggets. That's who it is.
So the Nuggets
So-
are really good, and like it could be the Nuggets. I think the Mavs are a dark horse. We're gonna be a top 5 defensive team this year. Really,
Defensive?
defensive team. You go look at that.
Just wait. Yeah. I mean,
Look at that starting lineup, man. Like we got good.
We do got a DJ now.
You got
so-
DJ.
Oh,
I forget.
You
I
got
keep
DJ.
forgetting that
you
we
got
have him
Harrison
now.
Barnes.
Yeah, that's a yep. Harrison
keep
Barnes is
forgetting.
a pretty good defender too. He was known for defense.
Yeah, I mean with the Warriors.
Yeah,
And
with the
so
Warriors.
we got him, and Dennis Smith Jr. is an athletic freak, so I think he's gonna be able to like really do it in. And Wes Matthews has always been a good defender.
Mhm.
So really, the weakest person in the starting lineup is gonna be Luka, and so far in preseason he's looked great.
You think he's gonna be weaker than Dennis Smith Jr.?
At defense,
Oh, defense. Okay, I thought you meant in general.
No.
Defense. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Who's the last seed? You saying Mavs?
So I think the Nuggets.
Nuggets. Okay.
Jokic is crazy good.
Uh,
They've got a good backcourt.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm thinking. So where'd you put the Rockets too? Okay. Yeah, I guess Nuggets would be last.
So
I'm
we
trying to
got-
think of someone else because I feel like they're not gonna do that good, but I don't know who would be better though. Did y'all say Portland?
Yeah, I was about to say Portland.
So I think Portland actually has like a
Portland
huge
might be
fall
5
off.
or 6,
I
honestly.
think Portland might have a huge fall off. So like, who's your center? Nurkic. Great
Nurkic.
guy, great player. But dude, like you saw like how they crumbled against the Pelicans in the playoffs. I don't know, man. Like I just don't. I feel like they could take a nosedive. You know,
Really?
Damn.
I really think so. I think Damian Lillard's not gonna be happy midseason. They already had issues, so you know.
Mm.
But again, like I said, like it's gonna be so close that like this, even like the 8th seed, like I could see like 4 different teams making it.
Mhm.
But it's like, who's gonna get lucky enough to win a couple games here or there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole West,
the close
like,
games.
Yeah,
Who's gonna
and I
win the
think
close
like
games?
you're gonna need like close to like 47, 48 wins to get into the playoffs in the West. That's already tough. That's why I wouldn't pick the Mavs as my favorite to go in as the 8th seed. I realistically think it's the Nuggets because they didn't get much. They didn't get worse.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a young backcourt with more experience. Jokic is a monster.
Mm-hmm.
He's really. Have y'all seen him play?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so and it's tough to play in Denver.
Who do you got? What's your
eight seeds?
Western Conference?
Golden State won. Obviously, they're winning the championship.
How many wins?
68.
Okay.
So they get one more game.
So here's like a theory I've had. I feel like KD is coming in this year all salty. I don't know if you've seen his player
Think he's
interviews
gonna
lately.
go crazy.
So I think he wants to win an MVP, and I think that he personally wants to be like,
Established as
I'm the best player on this team, and
guy.
watch me do it. And I think that they might even like go after 73 wins.
like beat that record.
They could.
They could, yeah.
You know, like who's gonna stop them?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
They only got to play the Lakers like what 3 or 4 times this year.
Mm-hmm.
So Golden State, Houston, Golden State, Houston. Who am I forgetting? Who's the other big dude in the West? I'm forgetting.
I mean, there's the Thunder, there's the Lakers.
Okay. So those are the two main ones, though. I felt like I was forgetting someone. I think I'm thinking of Boston in the East, though.
Yeah.
So Golden State, Houston. I'm not putting the Lakers 3. I know you mentioned that. I don't think they'll be 3. I don't think OKC will either, though.
That's why I think Utah is there. I think they might be one of the best defensive teams. They have a great closer. Quinn Snyder, I think that's his name, right? Quinn Snyder?
Yeah, the coach. Yes.
He's really good, and he has, like, years of NBA experience, like, in the coaching.
That's true.
So, you know, and then they're going to just get better. Dude, Donovan Mitchell should have won Rookie of the Year.
He's going to be top 5 scoring.
He's going to be a baller, bro. He is a baller.
Guarantee. Okay, so
that's why I have to give 3.
I got to give definite answer, though. Okay.
Yeah, you can't say, this team or this.
And
No, you got to be boom, boom,
they're
boom,
bringing
boom.
back Favors, too. So, like, you know, he's a monster, too.
You know what?
He's a
defense.
starting center on almost
Any
like
other team, yeah.
80% of the team.
I'm going to throw a curveball at y'all. I'm going to say Golden State, Houston, Portland.
Ooh, okay.
Portland's going to be good.
And I don't say,
I like Damian Lillard.
You said they fell off, but they didn't.
It could easily be them. Like, they've got a good coach, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is Terry
They got
Stotts.
one of the best
Terry
players
Stotts.
in the league.
He's a
too.
really good coach.
And CJ
Damian's a
McCollum
monster.
scored, what, 25 a game last year?
He was like 22, 23 up there.
I mean,
He was up
he's, you know, like,
CJ McCollum,
they got
yeah.
one of the best shooting guards in the league. He's slept on, but he's one of the best.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, especially
I just think that they
offensively.
get exploited
like,
a lot.
just, they
them
do.
two in the backcourt.
Yeah.
They do.
And
But
it's hard to play them. Like, you're going to play them, obviously, together because they're both fantastic players.
I think Dame's going to go crazy this year, though, because I think he's getting sick of these, like, early playoff exits and shit.
I really think
And
that the
people
Lakers are going
sleeping
to
on him,
push for
too.
Dame. I think they're going to make a push to trade for Dame.
We'll talk about the Lakers, too. I got a lot of thoughts on the Lakers this year. But I'm going to say Golden State.
You say Dame goes off this year, number 3. Because
He's
Dame's
gonna
my
go-
favorite
And I
player
think that
besides
happens.
the Spurs.
And I think that happens regardless of whether they're in the playoffs or not.
He's going at least 27 a game this year. At least.
well, he's
if
that
not-
type of player.
He's
Yeah,
that type
if
of
not
dude.
28, 29.
He's got ice in his veins.
Yeah,
gonna
he's
do
that
it.
type of
Yeah,
player.
that type of
So that's why I respect him so much.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Golden State, Houston, Portland, Lakers.
Oh, 4
4.
seed.
Lakers.
Lakers at 4.
And it's not like out of reach.
Nah, they're
What
going to
did
be
you
good.
say? You said
I
Golden
said-
State, Rockets.
Where'd you put the Lakers? 5?
Utah,
Lakers,
Thunder,
Thunder,
then the
Lakers.
Lakers.
Okay, so
Thunder,
you got them
okay.
at 5.
And like, check this: they essentially could have a better record than the Thunder and still be the 5 seed, right? Because of the way that
Oh, the
conferencing
divisions.
works.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
That's true.
But go ahead. You said
Yeah. Okay.
Lakers 4.
Lakers 4, 5. I'll probably put Utah 5, and then OKC 6. It's close though. Like I think they'll be within like 3 wins of each other.
Okay.
OKC, I love Russ. Like I love Russ, but that team just like
They
just
maxed
don't
out.
have it. To
They
me.
maxed
Like,
out.
Yeah, like they missed their shot
Mm-hmm.
when they had Durant.
Yeah.
Not even just Harden and
They're gonna be
Durant,
fun
but
team to
just
watch.
Durant.
Mhm.
Like, because Harden was good too. They're gonna be fun to watch. Paul George is a beast too. and that's cool that he re-signed. I mean, they're going to be in the playoffs for years, but I don't think they'll ever.
He's just really like getting into his prime too, so he could really have a year.
No, Paul George is a beast, bro, and he's got all the like ingredients.
And
to
he
be,
could have
like,
won
amazing.
Defensive Player of the
He's
Year
a
last
beast
year
at
too.
defense. He's 6'10", and he crosses people up all the time.
Yeah.
He shoots the.
He's
got
only
that
like
reach.
27, right? 28. He's young, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very young. Yeah. But I'm gonna put Utah 5, OKC 6, 7. Who have I not said yet? I'm forgetting some of those like main teams. I don't think Dallas is gonna make the playoffs, unfortunately.
You got Spurs, you got Wolves, you got Nuggets.
Okay, I gotta retract a little bit. I'm putting the Spurs over the Thunder at 6. Thunder at 7.
I guess you respect Popovich. That's cool.
Oh yeah, and bro, and they got DeMar. Aldridge had a breakthrough year with that team last year. Like he was already a beast in Portland, but he was kind of slacking a little bit.
He was trying to find his
San
place.
Antonio. He had a breakthrough year. He's still young too. He's what, 30?
Nah, he's
31,
32, 33.
But he's still at the end of his prime though. Like
He
as
still
far as
has
his
a
age
couple
goes.
more years, maybe.
And he's a
'Cause of his
finesse
style.
player too,
Yeah,
so he
his style.
could still be putting up the same numbers when he's like 34, 35.
I mean,
You know?
he's solid for 17 a night. I think at least for the next like.
He had,
3,
like,
4
21
years.
a night last
and
year.
he was averaging
Yeah.
21. Yeah.
And like
Last
10
year.
boards.
And
Yeah.
he has his occasional outbursts, man.
Oh yeah, no,
People
he'll
like-
go off for
go off for
40,
like
50.
40,
People
45.
forget that year that when he was with the
With the
with
Trailblazers.
the Blazers
When they smoked the
and-
Mavs and he hit those buzzer beater 3 and shit.
Nah, I don't remember that.
You don't-
When
he
was
went
that?
off for 44.
Are you talking about whenever was Brandon Roy was on the squad? Was it that time?
Probably, yeah.
When
and
he was
Aldridge,
young
Aldridge went
Aldridge.
off for like 44. He hit like
he had that one run
He
against.
hit the tie to go to overtime, and then he hit the buzzer beater 3 to win the game in
Mm-hmm.
overtime, and he had like 44 points. I was like,
He had that run against the Rockets
Yeah.
too, where him and Dwight were going at it every game,
Uh-huh.
and Damian Lillard hit that
Game winner.
Oh,
Yeah.
from
And
like
then went on
it
the
was
mic
like
and
reminiscent of
savage.
it was
Savage.
reminiscent of that same shot that Brandon Roy hit against Yao Ming.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was a very similar
Yeah.
play, and I think it was like Parsons blew coverage on it, and like
Of
they
course he
obviously
did.
had Harden.
Parsons a bum, bro. I was so, dude. I was
Did you read his players tribune? Did you read his players tribune?
hell no. Why would I read that?
So,
I'm not gonna read Chandler Parsons.
So
Players
like
tribute.
it's not really like him writing it, obviously. It's like a narration or something like that. But he essentially like says like, yeah, man, I partied, I did drugs, I did all that shit. Like, you know, it's what I did. And like I remember he's like, I remember I hated Grant Hill when I was growing up because I was a Magic fan growing up. And when he got hurt, I thought like you should be doing everything you can. And then I found myself doing the same thing when I got in the league. So if you hate me, like it's warranted. But let me show you this year what's gonna happen. Like, you know,
I don't hate him because
and-
of his injuries and shit though. Like the reason I don't like him, this is like kind of petty, but I don't care. Like whenever he got signed on the Mavs, supposedly like Rick Carlisle said he needed to lose weight, right?
I remember this.
And he like posted like some like
A pic on his
sarcastic ass
balcony
Instagram thing, and he's
showing
like,
off his-
he's like, wham a piggy or some stupid shit like that,
Yeah.
like making fun of Rick Carlisle. I was like, bro, how you gonna disrespect
and then he
Rick
had
Carlisle?
Mark, and then he had Mark make Rick apologize to him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and
That's a diva player,
trash.
bro.
Yeah, that's trash. He was
And
Get
then
him
he
getting
outta
sucked
here.
for us too. He averaged like
Yeah.
14
Well,
games.
He had one good
Here's
year
the
or
thing.
something, right?
No. Here's
Not
the
with
thing.
us, with
when
Houston,
he
he
played,
was.
when he was healthy and he played, he was a good player. Not a great player, not an amazing player. He's a good player. He would have his outbursts where he'd go off for like 27, like 8 boards and like 4 or 5 assists, and he'd hit some crazy shots, man. I remember at this game against the Thunder, he hit this to end the third quarter. He hit this step back crossover 3 and 1 to close the quarter out, and it was a big game, and like we were there, and it was
insane.
live, like, you know, and he had that shot making ability, but he was just never like available. And when he would play through his injuries, it would show. And then, you know, you couple that with his lifestyle, like, you know, drinking all night, partying all night, that white, you know, everything on top of it. Just like, I'm glad we don't play. I'm glad we signed Barnes.
Yeah.
You know, like, way better.
You don't like Barnes neither?
What do you not like
That's
about
what,
him?
I don't like Barnes neither. But
What do
I
you
don't
not
really
like
watch
about
the
him?
Mavs
He's like a
games.
fake star, bro. Like he just doesn't have.
He's not a number
He
one
just doesn't
option.
have it, bro.
He's not a number one
On Dallas,
option.
he is.
Sure,
Well,
because we
this
made
past
it.
year, yeah, this past year
and we
he
were
had to
also tanking for Luka. Like, you got to remember, I think we were we had like 30 games decided by 5 points or less last year.
See, I didn't know that statistic. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's a tank commander.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Carlisle. You know what I mean? Like he made it known. So, you know, they're gonna surprise people this year.
So
They're gonna be
who
fun
are
to
your
watch.
last two then? So
Okay.
you said Spurs
What was 6?
over.
I said OKC.
No, you said Spurs over OKC. You said Spurs 6, OKC 7. Then
So
who'd
my
be
last one, I'm trying to think. I will reluctantly give it to Minnesota, but the 8 seed is going to be a toss up between a bunch of shitty teams. Unfortunately, in my opinion, like.
Well, you didn't say Did you say the Pelicans? You hadn't said the Pelicans.
You hadn't said the Pelicans.
You're right, but
Or Denver.
I actually,
or
I actually think Minnesota will have an edge over both.
So
those
the only
teams.
reason I didn't choose them is because I think Jimmy Butler gets traded.
And he
mid-season.
is, and this is gonna actually screw up all of our predictions.
Yeah, and like
That's the fun of it.
Yeah.
and like
we
the
get it out now.
Portland pick is gonna come back and bite me too. But like it's just like looking at it right now, they haven't done anything to make me say like, oh, we've made a progressive step to be better than we were last year, and like, you know,
Yeah.
so like everything's gonna change in like a week. You know,
yeah.
we're gonna see
You're right.
these teams play. We're gonna see what's up.
We're gonna see who really has it, who doesn't have it. Hey, can you look up 2017 NBA final standings? So that's your 8. You got
Minnesota.
Golden State, Rockets.
Golden State, Rockets. Who did I say 3? Portland.
Portland 3.
Portland, LA.
LA.
Lakers. 5. Utah.
Utah.
San Antonio. OKC. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
And you said Golden State Rockets.
But that last
Utah.
seed is gonna be
Utah.
a fight. It's
it's
gonna
be a battle for that last fight.
between Minnesota, Denver, New Orleans. That's about it. Yeah, but
Those
it's gonna
three.
be a fight between them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got both the Eastern and Western.
It's gonna be
Wait,
within 3
hold on.
games.
No, that's not do the year after that. Cuz that was when the Spurs had when Kawhi actually finished with the Spurs. The next year. That one right there. 2017, 2018.
Last year's.
Yeah. So let's get those standings
This is
right
a
there.
great website, by the way, Basketball Reference.
Yeah,
If you like
they got
to-
everything.
You can search for all sorts of stuff.
So let's just look at the difference between the top. What go down to the West or go up? Oh no, the West is right there. Yeah. So let's look at. So Portland was 49-33.
God damn, the Atlanta Hawks.
Go back.
I just saw their record. I was
Zoom
like,
out a little
ugh.
bit.
They won like 18 games.
They might be the worst team in the league this year.
They were last year.
Yeah.
They probably will this year too. Yeah. Well, I don't know. They
Or
got
the
Trae
Kings.
Young.
Wait, what the?
Trae Young's gonna be good.
Let me get to the spot.
Okay. Anyways, so I'll start off with the first two. We already know Golden State, Rockets.
How many wins do you think?
Golden State. And after you saying that, they might go 74 because you got
So I
you got
said that's a
DeMarcus
possibility.
Cousins
I said that's a possibility. I
coming
also
back
said,
on the late end, healthy.
like when I first said it though, I said like probably like 62, 63. Like that's like a low conservative number. But 74 would be like Kevin Durant just being like, I'm leaving next year. Let me show y'all what's
but
up.
they got to play LA 4 times, right? 3 or 4. So you think they're beating them every time, and then also
think-
beating Philly, Boston, Houston.
I think they beat the Lakers 3 times.
Have you seen Curry? Curry's still out there doing
Yes, bro. I
stupid
know
shit.
Curry's crazy.
Clay's
I
even
hate
getting
Curry,
better.
But
Clay's knocking down crazy shots.
Clay's
now.
gonna leave though once his contract's up.
That don't
But
matter.
I'm-
He's playing
yeah,
this year.
I'm saying
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year
you're
though.
right, you're
I'm
right.
saying we got Steph, we got Clay. You know Draymond, he's defender and he's gonna pass it out. He's gonna get his rebounds. Then you got DeMarcus Cousins. Even if he comes back 75%, bro, off the bench.
Get 15 and 10.
Yeah, like
That's
you're just
better than
cooling
they've had.
and you having fun. You're winning because he's been on losing teams his whole career. You're having fun. You're with Steve Kerr. He's building you up. Let me see these. Pull up these stats. I mean the records. So you got Portland Trailblazers was the 3rd seed at 49 wins. Look at the Spurs, 47 wins. That's only 2 games, and that's from the 3rd seed to the 7th seed.
See, and
So
that's
now-
what I was saying. It could literally be that much from the 3 to the 10.
Okay.
And so it could be like 1 or 2 games deciding if you're in the playoffs, 1 or 2 games if you're the 3rd seed or the 8th seed, you know?
Okay, so I'm going Houston, Golden State. I'm saying
Wait,
San
Houston won?
Houston.
Houston
I mean
won?
Golden State,
Oh, okay.
Houston, San Antonio 3.
Really?
San Antonio's going
Damn.
3.
What's their record?
They're 51 and 30.
You
Or
think
what is
51 is
31?
gonna be 3?
DC's only
Yeah.
win 51 games, you think?
Yeah. No, it's gonna be similar to this. Yeah, I think Rockets didn't get that much worse, and Golden State just got DeMarcus Cousins, so they're probably gonna flip.
Mm-hmm.
And they're reinvigorated. KD's tired of this LeBron talk. He's like, I'm going in this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's tired of you went to the 73 win team, so he's gonna go in this year. Once you say that, but then you got San Antonio, Greg Popovich, right? And then you plug in DeMar, and he's a mid-range killer. Think about Tony Parker. Pick and roll. It was Tim Duncan and Tony Parker all day because that mid-range, and they gave it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, he got 21 points. And then Tim Duncan's finishing at the rim. You got LaMarcus Aldridge. That fool can pop it out. He did. You know what I mean? Tim Duncan had that ugly-ass jump shot. It still went in sometimes, but we talking about Aldridge? You know what I mean? He's popping out. Now, and then we got, like, I don't know if you've seen these new guys that we got. But
Murray
I mean,
went
we
down,
lost.
You
we
guys
lost
have a lot
Murray.
of injuries.
We
And
lost
he's
Murray.
one of the best new guys.
Yeah, well,
And then I
there's
think
this guy Derek White.
He just got hurt.
Yeah, I know he just got hurt, but when he's 6-8 weeks, couple months, he'll be back. When this guy plays, y'all will see he's smooth. Like he has range. Like he's asleep. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all gonna see him and be like, Derek White, Derek, you were right about that guy. So whenever he comes back, and even if we had Murray, bruh, he was second team all defense.
Yeah, he was.
This is the most stable team out of everyone that you're naming. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess except Utah, but I think Popovich is a better coach than Quinn Snyder. He's gonna win just those close games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? He's gonna pull out maybe one more win than Utah. Utah's gonna win 50.
Yeah, I could see that happen.
San Antonio's
too.
winning 51. So I got Golden State, Houston, San Antonio, Utah. We'll go OKC just off pure talent. Westbrook and Paul George, like, they're going to win you games just them two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Paul George is going to take over one game. He's going to win it for you, regardless of who's on that day.
Right.
So you got, OKC 5. Then now this is where it gets hard for me. So let me see. Okay, Portland, just because of the killers. Like CJ McCollum, that fool will give you. I'm telling you, he averaged 22 a night. So just imagine he'll go off for
he's
35
nasty,
one day, and then you got Dame. And I religiously watch the duels that they got on. It's like Golden State and Portland, the Steph Curry versus Dame Lillard duel. And I'm talking about there was one game that Portland demolished Golden State. Dame dropped 51 or something, and Curry dropped 35. And that's the type of competitor Dame is. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna go off. He has the smoothest stroke in the game, I think. Like his jump shot is just silky smooth, and he doesn't overdo it with the moves. He just gets by you, just boom, gone. Like he's explosive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got Nurkic. He's kind of, you know what I mean? He'll give you a couple blocks a game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just there. He's just there.
He's slow.
He's
so,
slow
like,
as
the
fuck.
problem is whenever you go pick and roll against those guys, like, you're going to get past Nurkic. He's good, like, one-on-one defender. Yeah. He's a big guy to move. But, you know, that's what I think is going to be like. It's going to be about, like, where the good defenses are this year. I think they're going to be the ones making the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Portland has a good enough defense.
Damn.
You don't think they're going to make the playoffs?
Well, I already said they weren't.
Oh,
remember?
Wait, you said they wouldn't make even top 8? Oh.
But like I said, that they could. The difference between 3 and 10 could be like 3 games.
Yeah.
So they could be like number 10 and have just as many wins as the guy who's the 8th seed, but they lost like a head-to-head matchup or something.
Yeah.
Did you put him 3?
You know, he has.
I got him
at
6.
Oh,
I got Lakers 7.
7?
I see a lot of
Lakers
people
7.
saying Lakers 7. I see a lot of people saying that too.
Just because LeBron's gonna get frustrated.
7.
Yeah, but he was in the East. When was the last time he was in the West?
He's never been in the West.
He's never been in the West.
This is,
you know what I mean? That's a different level,
the
bro.
East is good too now, though.
No, don't
now
even.
they're young. They're young. They got potential, but they're
Bro,
not.
He's still been. Don't talk to me about the East because they've been going to the. They've been going to the bronze. LeBron's team has gone to the finals like what 8 of the last 9 years or something like that, or 8 straight actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, no, there's nothing going on there right now. They got 3 good teams.
He's
Maybe
going this
4.
year too.
Maybe 4.
He's going where? To the finals?
Yep.
Man, hold on. Let's wait. Let's wait on this.
Hey,
Let's wait on this.
I don't actually believe that, but it's possible.
Yeah.
But-
Okay, so I got Lakers 7, and then I'll put the Pelicans just because Anthony Davis. I'll put them at 8. They got the best player out of Jokic and Anthony Davis. I'm picking Davis over him. So, but that's me. That's what I say. So now East, and I'll start off East, and then we'll go back around. So East, I'm going Celtics, easy money, especially if they're healthy. Celtics, Raptors over the Sixers. Raptors, Kawhi is a machine, and that I've seen it firsthand. I've watched literally almost, I would say 90% of the games I've seen Kawhi. He's a robot, like for real. Y'all seen his laugh? This nigga, this fool is a robot.
Play that laugh.
Look at
that
the
laugh.
laugh. Yeah, I hate when that went viral.
You were mad as
swear,
hell?
I was seeing everybody repost it, and I was like, and they're like laughing.
Bro,
and I'm
I
like,
thought it was hilarious.
I hate seeing this fool play it.
I love it, man.
To know about you.
I'm a fun guy.
See?
Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself.
That's a
I
robot.
just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Man, see? Man, get him out of here. Get him out of here. But he's a robot. He's great. I'm going to say Raptors 2, Sixers 3. We'll go Washington 4. They just got Dwight Howard, right? Washington 4. We'll go Bucks 5. Giannis. 6. See, the East is just ass.
Nah.
We'll go 6 Pacers. Oladipo looks good, I guess. Who else? There should only be like 6 teams in the playoffs, dog.
Detroit.
I guess because Blake Griffin. We'll go Detroit.
They got Andre Drummond. He's a beast, bro. He averaged like 16 and 16 last year.
That's
You
cool.
got Miami.
You got Miami too.
We'll go Miami just because Dwayne Wade's last season. They got to figure out a way to get him in the playoffs.
Trash.
Yeah. So, and yeah, that's the East for me. I don't even got shit. I don't got no comments. It's the Celtics.
Okay.
Go.
That's all you got to say.
Celtics. I hate the Eastern Conference, bro. So,
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
yeah, I think, yeah, you could hit it right. Celtics number 1, then you probably got Philly number 2, and not Kawhi, the Raptors number 3.
Yeah.
Then I would go with the Bucks at number 4, and I think that they're gonna surprise a lot of teams. Actually, Giannis might win MVP.
Oh, yeah. MVP
Dude's a
talk
monster.
after this. We're going MVP talk.
So 4 is the Bucks. Then who else we got? Man?
See, they're
I
just
gotta-
boring ass teams, man.
Oh man, I think you got what, the Pacers? The Pacers at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got the Pacers at 5. You got the Wizards at 6. Cause I don't think that Dwight Howard's gonna do much. Over there.
Okay.
I think, man, you see what his latest injury was?
Nah, what was
He
it?
got a buttocks injury.
What?
Yeah, he
Aw,
was sitting on a
man.
plane for too long.
Are you serious?
That's the injury.
Yeah.
That is the weakest injury.
So
I've
that's
ever
like the
heard of,
weakest injury
bro.
I've ever heard. But like Brad Beal and John Wall are really good, but they just got a trash coach, like Scotty Brooks.
Scott Brooks. Okay.
Yeah. You remember where he coached?
Yeah, yeah.
OKC.
OKC, and they canned him. So, they're at 6, and then you got Miami who could be there. Let's see who else is. Then the Pistons maybe, and yeah.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
The Hornets. I don't
Bro,
know.
I am not sleeping on the East like y'all.
So then go ahead, break it down for us so we can get
Alright.
excited. Because right now I'm not excited.
All right. Can you scroll up a little bit just so I can see all the seeds so I don't like miss anybody? Okay.
Hey Raheem, you might have to Yeah.
Okay, so number 1, I'm going Boston.
Okay.
And Boston could make a title run this year. Like they could beat the Warriors possibly. I'm dead serious.
No, I don't need possiblies. I need. Hey,
They could beat 'em.
Celtics are beating the War. I
No.
need
It's not
statements.
it's not that they will beat them because nobody will beat the Warriors.
They have the
for
most
sure.
firepower.
But they will give the Warriors the hardest time out of any team in the NBA.
Okay.
They got so much. They have so many good
So
players.
they're your
bro.
finals pick.
But can they beat
Yeah,
Philly?
in the East.
Huh?
Can they even beat Philly?
Yes, but it's gonna be tough because Philly's tough too. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are sleeping on the East. Philly is
No, the
tough,
top.
bro.
It's not anything outside like the top 4 seeds.
Yeah, that's what I'm
really
saying.
it.
After the top
first
2 or
round is
3
gonna be like sweep,
Uh-huh.
and then you're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna see the Raptors versus like
Pacers or something. Yeah, like
and Bucks versus the Celtic. I mean, no,
that'll be good.
But like, there's like really like 4 or 6 teams maybe that are worth watching in the playoffs this year in the East.
All right. So Boston, Philly, and Boston's gonna win 60 plus this year.
Yeah, I mean,
Philly is gonna
they
win.
They have the luxury of playing a lot of teams against a lot of bad teams.
Philly's gonna be at least 55 wins. Philly's gonna be really good. Ben Simmons is gonna keep getting better. He's gonna have a crazy year. I think he might average a triple double this year. Honestly,
That wouldn't surprise me.
I think he might.
Yeah.
Embiid's gonna be.
He needs to
like,
fix that jumper. though.
Embiid's
Yeah.
gonna be at least 24 and 12
Because you got Markel
this year.
Fultz coming back too.
Yeah,
It's
You
gonna
said
be-
Embiid is what?
he's gonna be 24 and 12 at least this year.
Okay.
it
If not
depends
like
on how healthy
26
he
and 12,
stays.
26, 13. He's going to be a beast. So Philly second, third. I'm going to go with Milwaukee for third because I think Antetokounmpo is going to be going crazy.
They got a good
this year.
squad, man. Chris Middleton is a really good player, and
He
it's
is.
his contract year, so he's gonna be gunning, and you know the Mavs gonna offer him a
Bledsoe's still
contract, so
solid.
he's gonna be looking for
Yeah.
that. Bledsoe,
He's still solid.
solid.
I mean, he can start. Like he could be a starter.
I think they're gonna move him. I think
Brogdon's
they're
still
gonna
gonna be
move him for
good.
more like
Trade him.
yeah. I think they need a shooter there because they're gonna keep Giannis playing.
Middleton can
essentially
shoot,
plays
though.
the one. Yeah, Middleton is
He can shoot the
He
three.
can shoot 3, but like from your point guard.
Mm.
Like when you already got a player like Giannis who's not exactly a great 3-point shooter, and you're playing guys like John Henson and who's the other guy they got a star that plays center for them.
Look up the
I know
center
you're
for
talking
the
Brook
Bucks.
Lopez.
Thon
Brook
Maker.
Lopez.
Ain't
He's
Thon
got
Maker still
Thon
on there?
Maker too.
Okay.
So like like I just think that you want to have
yeah, they
as
got Brook
many
Lopez,
shooters
too.
around. Like he's like in that LeBron category where you just put him up with as many shooters. Brook Lopez can hit 3, so it was a good move. They signed him.
I mean, he can hit him.
From the
but-
corner. I
Yeah,
mean, he
yeah.
did it.
For a big, he can definitely hit him.
You have to at least like think about it.
Yeah,
you can't
he's
just
a-
be like,
you
okay,
can't,
go ahead.
You
I'm not
can't
gonna
just
guard
like
you over
play
there.
pure help defense when
Yeah,
he's your man type
exactly.
thing. Yeah.
So
He's
he's so yeah.
yeah. Okay. So Milwaukee third because they do need a shooter though.
Whoa.
So they're not gonna
Milwaukee over the Raptors.
Yeah.
Okay, go
Yes.
ahead.
Yes. I'm telling you, and it's gonna be weird though. It's not gonna be like expected. Like Milwaukee's just gonna have some type of like crazy season where like just things just happen their way. Like they're gonna
And
get
the
some
Raptors
big wins
got a
again.
new
They're gonna like destroy the shitty teams, right?
I got
And
you.
but they're gonna get some big wins over big teams is what I'm thinking is gonna happen just from Antetokounmpo just like being
Going off.
unstoppable. So it's not that they're gonna have such a great like the playoffs they're not gonna do anything, but in the season they're gonna get some big wins because of Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking,
Cool.
and that's gonna help their record out, you know. So Milwaukee third, fourth Toronto. Toronto fourth, and they're gonna be close to Milwaukee, but I don't know, man. I don't feel like
It's like another one of those things.
I don't
where,
feel
like,
great about Toronto this year. I don't know why. I just don't like. I feel like they had such a chemistry with DeMar and
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry and DeMar are so tight.
But
that it's
Kawhi,
like,
if he's healthy, he's like a top 3 player in the league.
oh
So
yeah, no,
he's
don't get me
he's
wrong.
always gonna
I
get
mean,
you like 10, 15
he's
wins.
he's
on
gonna
his
have a
own.
good year if he can stay healthy. He's gonna have a real good year.
Well,
but
then you got to think it wasn't just Kawhi in that trade. They got Danny Green.
yes, that's true. So their defense and their threes went up. So that's
what they needed.
And they got one of the best defensive player in the league.
Fucking Kawhi.
And now they can start running like a system offense because like
Yeah.
I think before they did a lot of
A lot of
like,
ISO with
one-on-one
DeMar
ISO,
and Kyle. Yeah.
and like I think that Kyle Lowry is a really good point guard and he's a good playmaker. So him being able to play in like a flow offense, I think the coach Nurse, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
He's supposed to
Nick Nurse.
Don't get me wrong though. I'm not saying that Kawhi is gonna come in and just like mess up the chemistry. Like he's one of the best players in the league. He could play on any team.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like one of those type of things. Like, oh, they're gonna suck now. They broke the team up. But I don't think immediately it's gonna be a huge improvement though.
Okay.
That's all.
They
maybe next year they might be like the best team. Who knows? You know what I mean?
I don't know. About
In the East, maybe.
I think he's gonna have to prove it though because he's in a contract year. And if he wants the Lakers to give him that max.
Yeah, because he is.
better go off.
I mean, he's been doing some of the
diva
off-court
shit.
stuff is kind of. Like that kind of could make a team
It's so
hesitant
crazy.
to sign you.
It was one thing
so
like
he needs to remind
hearing
people
about
that
it
he's
from a
like
player from the
beast.
Spurs, and then it was like another thing hearing that it was Kawhi.
I know
doing
he's
it.
so chill and
You
like
know?
he's just like an old school like dude. Like he
thought he
just
was
plays
just, like,
hard
going to
and
work
like
and
doesn't
come
say
go home,
anything. He
you
just
know?
he does plays basketball, plays hard as hell, and doesn't talk shit about anybody. Nothing. He just like does his job.
He just
you
goes
know?
to work.
Yeah, you don't
That's
hear
it.
he doesn't fight with the coaches, like none of that type of stuff. You know.
So it was pretty surprising.
It was
It was weird.
Bruh.
It was weird. Yeah, it was
Heartbreaking.
really weird, man.
I got his Christmas jersey.
The
year that
white one.
No. It was the black one.
Oh shit!
It was the
That's
year
sick.
that he was in the top 2 of MVP.
Yeah.
But that was the year Steph Curry just was like
Yeah.
unanimous. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But Kawhi really went off that year too. And like I was like, there's no way that Kawhi is acting like this. Like, where he was supposed to be the next Tim Duncan. You know what I mean? Like at least just carrying the torch.
Attitude wise.
Yeah, attitude wise, just
being a
stoic,
like the low key leader type thing. Yeah.
like where people didn't even question it; they just knew. But then
You didn't have
he
to,
does
like-
this. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. So yeah, he will prove himself though. He'll earn a max contract this year. It's
yeah,
just-
for sure.
It's
If
gonna
he's
happen.
healthy, if
like
he's healthy.
yeah, if he's healthy, he's
If he really
definitely
is
getting a
healthy.
max next year.
So you got Raptors, 4, and then you
yeah.
said. who
So
did you say?
I said Boston, Philly, Milwaukee, Toronto. Can you pull up those standings again? Okay. What the Charlotte? Wow. It gets kind of. You're right. It gets blurry after.
There's
the
like
top four.
5 teams worth talking about, 6 teams worth talking about.
Okay, Washington. I'll probably put. Oh no, Indiana's 5.
Yeah, Victor Oladipo is really good, and Miles Turner's
Oladipo's
gonna
going for
make the
27
next
a
step
game this year.
Who?
Oladipo.
27.
Yep.
I
And
could
Miles
see it.
Turner is going to be top 5 defensive player of the year rankings.
Okay.
Whoa.
They're going to be good. Oladipo is going to have another breakthrough year this year, just like he did last year. He's just going to keep getting better. He's going to superstar status this year, bro.
He's going Dwayne Wade, basically.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
in that
Oladipo's
status.
a beast, bro.
Oladipo got a way better jump shot than Wade ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they still have Darren Collison, right?
I don't even know. I feel like he's been on that team forever. If he is,
I feel like
still
he's
that
always
team.
on a different team.
Yeah, he might be on like the Clippers or something. I don't know.
I could be wrong
He
about
was
this,
on the
but
Clippers.
my cousin was telling me that Collison led the league in 3-point percentage last year. Is that true? Do y'all know?
I don't know. Can you
Look
look
it up.
that up?
Yeah, because if that is true, then I mean that's another threat on that team. You know.
Yeah.
I mean Vic can do the like drive and pop.
Darren
thing, like, all
Collison.
day. Yeah, Darren Collison. They got
Just look up
Sabonis,
3-point
young dude, and he's still getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll be good, man.
So 5, we got them at 5 now.
5, 6, I'll probably go Washington. If nothing else, just like the defense and John Wall and Beal. You know,
Brad
like,
Beal can go
yeah,
off for
yeah,
27 on
yeah.
any given night, for sure.
and then they got defense. John Wall's a beast on D. Dwight Howard. is a-
Holy, 46.8% shooting.
that's crazy.
Yo, yeah, he definitely led the league in shooting.
Yeah. So
Wait, what?
yeah, they got
Go
him.
down, Numer, right there. Look at the last one, 17, 18. Look at his 3-point percentage.
Go look
47.
up, just look up the 3-point. You can look on Basketball Reference.
That's
and
got to
see
be
last
leader though.
year's,
That's got to be.
Yeah.
That's
stats.
crazy.
Just look up 3-point percentage 2017, 2018.
So 6 Washington, Dwight Howard is a good addition. He had a good year last year too.
He was solid.
I mean, he's getting old and he's
But they had problems with him in
soft
Charlotte,
now.
too.
Darren Carlson.
Everybody
got.
got problems with him though. He's always gonna have problems.
How many
He's
shots
just
did
that
he
type
take?
of
Oh,
dude.
he had like good volume too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like he's shooting 47%, and it's not like he's not shooting though. He's still
Yeah.
averaging 12 and a half a game. I mean, that's significant.
What's even crazier is like Joe Ingles took like what? How many?
464.
And he made 204.
Look at Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Yo,
See,
they're
that's
savage.
disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yeah, they're savage.
44% on that kind of volume, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's wild.
7. Who's 7?
7.
You got Detroit. You got Miami. You got
7. I'll go.
Charlotte.
Detroit just got Dwayne Casey, so
I'll
like,
probably
I didn't
go
take
Detroit
him, but they could
because
easily be there.
They still need a better like go-to guy. I mean, Blake Griffin is good, but I don't know what it is, man. He just like I thought he was gonna be like super mega star. Like even like his last few years in LA, I was like, man, he's still getting better. He's gonna be so good, but he's just like he's just chilling around that like 22 points a game like every year, you know,
Okay.
and like 8-9 rebounds, you know.
Yeah.
He'll get a lot more opportunities this year. Though.
Hopefully, I mean, I think he's still got the potential. He's still young. I mean,
They're gonna be a good defensive team too. So
and
you know.
Drummond, I'm telling you,
Yeah, Drummond's a
people
beast.
sleep on Drummond, dude.
Yeah,
His
he's a
blocks,
beast.
he's led the league in rebounds. What, like 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row,
Yeah, no,
and been top 3.
Him
like,
or
5 years in
DeAndre,
a row.
right? It's always been him or
Yeah.
DeAndre the last like 3 years.
But he has more offensive game than Jordan too. You know, like he's slept on, bro. And he's young too.
Yeah.
So Drummond, yeah, and then they got Reggie Jackson, but I don't really like Reggie Jackson. I think he's like kind of more of a problem than like a benefit.
He's
to
like
a
a
team.
Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, he shoots too much. Like he
thinks he's the best player on the court.
and he's not.
That was his problem.
He's
in
good
Oklahoma.
though. Yeah, he's good. Don't get me wrong.
You got to
but-
find your role. I think that's like the problem. These guys are like always used to being the best player on their, you know, from
'Cause they came out of high
middle
school and they were, like,
to high school,
just,
to
like,
college,
balling on
AAU
everybody.
teams.
Yeah.
They're always the best players, and
Yeah.
then they get like checked in their league, and
Mhm.
it's like,
You gotta.
I gotta have
adjust.
this attitude. If
Yeah.
you know, like
So I'll take them 7, and then I'll go Miami 8. But Miami might have a losing record at 8.
yeah,
They might.
40 and 42. Yeah, I could see it. Maybe even
Whiteside,
less.
Whiteside is gonna be good.
The East is
defensively.
trash, guys. The East is trash. There's like
It's-
4 or 5 teams worth watching.
It's gotten better though. To be fair,
It has gotten
In the
better.
past
It would
couple
have been.
years,
It would
it
have
has
been
gotten better.
cooler if LeBron had stayed in Cleveland, because then there would be a little bit more parity. But,
Yeah.
you know.
bro. But like 6 years ago though, the East was real trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like 2 teams,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest like you could like a few years back you could make the playoffs in the East. There was like 2 or 3 teams with losing records in the playoffs. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
No, it's like a
that's
regular
terrible.
thing in the East.
Yeah, but now
And every year
now
in the
it
West,
might
you
be
need
one.
like 48 or more.
Yeah.
Like,
But
you know.
now it's like you might have one with a losing record. So it's definitely getting better. And
Nah,
you've
there's
got
gonna be,
you've
like,
got
2 or
at
3
least
teams with
you've
a
got
losing
at
record
least
in the
one contender now in the East too.
Well, you got the Celtics.
Celtics,
Maybe
Philly.
Raptors if Kawhi's really
Philly.
going crazy.
Philly.
Maybe Philly if Ben Simmons can shoot the ball.
three
Which he can't,
contenders.
but
One
Yeah.
team
He's
that's
gonna
going to
be
be
good.
really fun to watch and is going to win a lot of games. And then
Dallas.
Yeah.
no, I was talking about
He's talking about the
Milwaukee.
East.
Oh, okay. Milwaukee. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Milwaukee's gonna be. They're
Okay,
gonna be good.
good.
Finals predictions. And I need series game. I need 4-2 or 4-1, whatever. Just don't say, oh, what? And like I need this team and this team. Not, oh, this team could possibly do it.
I'm
I
gonna
need
go.
your
I'm gonna
hardcore
go
pick.
Golden State in 6 versus Boston.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had too.
Golden
yeah.
State 6.
But
in
it's gonna be a
Boston.
close series.
Against Boston.
It's gonna be like every game
Every
is gonna
game's
be
gonna be
crazy.
close.
Yeah. But they're gonna pull it off in 6.
I don't know about every game being close. There's going to definitely be some really fun
I think
games to
each
watch.
team might get a blowout.
Yeah.
Both of them though. I think Boston will get a blowout.
It's really
too.
hard to see because we don't know what these rosters are going to look like at
Yeah.
the end of the year. They got so many guys.
And
that-
Boston could be even better than we expect too.
Yeah, we
'Cause
don't know what
Tatum
Gordon
could-
Hayward's going to do.
Hayward could be his old self. Tatum could go crazy this
and
year.
I
Who
think,
knows?
And
You know what I mean?
Brown is also like
And-
Jalen Brown, yeah.
And their bench is crazy.
they've got a
Marcus Smart coming off the bench.
Morris,
coming off the bench.
Baines.
Baines coming off the bench.
and the most
Did you
slept
say
on
Rozier
player,
already?
the most slept
Rozier?
on player.
No, we didn't even talk about Rozier.
Rozier,
No,
bro.
but
Their
the
team,
most
their
slept
team
on
is
player
so
on that team is
stacked.
Al Horford, bro. The
Al
most
Horford,
slept
yeah,
on player.
he's
That
a
guy,
beast.
He's a beast. He's turned himself into a good defensive player. He can hit the three. He's an amazing playmaker. I think the dude had
And he's
like
a team player
the
too.
guy had so many games where he had like 8-9 assists.
He got a great
You got
attitude
Brad
and
Stevens.
and he's an amazing coach. He's
Yep.
a real
bro. I'm telling
he's
you,
a top 3 coach. in the league.
Boston
I'm going Warriors, Boston, 7 games.
7 games. Is it going to be a close
7.
series too?
Close as fuck. You got to think Kyrie Irving is a savage. He will take that last shot.
Yeah, but you got to remember that they got Kevin Durant.
Tatum's
But
still going
Tatum's
for
up
24
there.
this year.
Jalen Brown is a
But
he's a
not
defensive.
Kevin Durant
He's
status.
well, I'm saying, but you got Jalen Brown, who's a defensive savage.
Nobody can
and
guard
Mark,
Kevin Durant though.
I know. I mean,
LeBron couldn't even guard Kevin
yeah,
Durant.
no. I mean, literally nobody can. So,
It's impossible.
but this is. I'm
So-
talking about these are going back and
And remember,
forth.
we talked about he might have a fuck you year this year. And if he has a fuck you year, it's over for the whole league. Because they already got a fuck you team, man. Like
Yeah,
they do.
yeah,
they
they
do. They got 5. Their starting lineup when DeMarcus Cousins is healthy is the starting lineup in the is
the All-Star
is the
game.
All-Star game
It's the
starting lineup
Monstars, bro.
Yeah.
minus
Pretty much.
LeBron. You
Yeah.
take out Draymond and put LeBron in.
Okay. MVP.
MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis. Okay.
Calling it right now. Followed closely by Anthony Davis.
I'm going LeBron this year, man. No, listen, LeBron, and I'm gonna tell you his stat line too.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Give me. Giannis's,
Minimum stat
but-
lines,
go- yeah.
like minimum numbers. 28 points, 9 rebounds this year, minimum. 11 assists, bro. Watch.
11?
Watch. It's gonna be crazy. That Lakers team, bro, they're so fast paced, and it's just like
How you
just-
gonna
it's
expect
just
him to get
lobs.
11 assists a game when they don't got the shooters for it?
they do got him though.
No, they don't.
They
They're
got
gonna-
Kuz, but other than that, I don't
Kuzma.
see nobody
Boston
else.
Brandon
shoot
Ingram
the
is an
threes.
average, like a barely above average.
Yeah, he's like
three-point shooter.
38, 39%.
Okay, no, that would be really good. I think he's in in the 35%.
Oh,
Who,
he's in
Ball?
35? Okay,
no,
yeah.
Ingram.
Ingram.
And then Ball is still figuring his stuff out.
He's
Like,
gonna be getting
we
lobbed
don't
every
know.
game though
But
too.
okay, but like he's still gonna. People are gonna slow the game down against them.
They're
they're
gonna
good.
try.
And how are they gonna defend anybody?
What do you mean?
Who's gonna play the 5?
JaVale McGee.
Yeah, there's a reason why JaVale McGee is like we say it
Okay.
like that.
I will say, like, I think
Their best shooter is probably Josh Hart, who's if he's playing, then you're not playing Rondo or Lonzo, right?
that's true. Yeah,
Okay.
they're definitely gonna be an inside
Then you're
team.
gonna play Kentavious Caldwell-Pope,
Definitely.
right?
Yeah.
He's an okay shooter.
Mm-hmm.
He's an okay shooter. Then you're gonna have Ingram, who's
Kuz
an
is wet.
okay shooter.
Kuz
Yeah,
is fire,
But
bro.
you're gonna tell me that you're gonna play LeBron at the 4, and then you're gonna have your best shooter be Kuz at the 5.
No,
You're
he's not
get-
gonna be a 5.
Exactly.
They're gonna play JaVale McGee, bro. It's gonna happen. I'm not saying it's gonna
One
be good,
shooter
but
on
he's
the
gonna be
court.
the
You're gonna
5.
have one shooter on the court really at all
LeBron's
times.
a shooter.
How's he gonna have?
Now he is, though.
He's
now
getting
he is.
Bro,
there.
He's a
but-
savage now.
okay. Can you look it up?
Yeah,
Did,
look it up.
Did
Tell
LeBron
me.
not have a better 3-point percentage than Curry last year?
I think he did.
I'm
actually.
pretty sure he
Maybe
did.
for most of the year, at least. They were talking about
And
it
he
on-
shoots threes. It's
last
not
year.
like he doesn't shoot threes.
Yeah, no. Did you watch the preseason games?
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
he's
that shot
shooting.
he hit was good.
He's shooting
No,
from
was
like
taking
his
bombs.
shot is
Yeah.
his shot definitely looks better. But
It doesn't
like,
look better,
you're
bro.
telling
He's
me-
one of the best
But
shooters
we're
in the
talking
league right
about
now, bro.
LeBron. But we're talking about LeBron having 11 assists a game, and me saying that they
He's
don't.
gonna
have shooters.
assist himself.
And then how? Like,
He's gonna
so that's my argument with that.
Okay,
That's just
so,
my argument.
Okay, so then what?
LeBron's 3-point percentage last year.
Like, yeah, versus Steph Curry. Just type in LeBron versus Steph Curry 3-point percentage.
One
So
of the
you
best
say
shooters in the
Giannis.
league.
Yeah, so I think Giannis.
LeBron,
I think,
but Giannis is going to be in the race. And then I think Kyrie might be in the race this year, man.
Kyrie could be in the race.
Because the team is going to have a crazy record, and
Best
he's going to
player on
have
the best
he's going
team.
to have the best numbers of his career this year.
If he stays healthy.
Yes.
Let's see the 3-point percentage. Oh, it has like total of all time. Nah,
There we go.
Nah, that's total all
career.
time.
We need last year
Yeah, we just need one.
because
year.
LeBron, like the past 3 years.
Just look up their individual stats from last year.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
who do you
dude,
got?
I think Giannis is gonna average
What's-
like a 30-point, close to a triple double, like 31 points,
9 and 9 or something like that.
11 rebounds, 12 rebounds a game. Dude, he's a beast. Have you seen him,
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
like, the
yeah,
dude
but
is-
11.
bro? He's like the best rebounder on the team. they love for him to get rebounds because they like for him to push the ball.
it, yeah.
So, he's going to get the ball a lot in transition. They're going to run a lot. They got a lot of good shooters, and they got a good team. They got a good team.
All right.
So, 31, maybe 11 rebounds and 6 to 7 assists a game.
I'm going to go.
And then Anthony Davis, too, could do it. But I think Giannis is my pick. Because Anthony Davis he's a monster.
Okay, so we got. It should have the last year's 2017. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. So we need to see the 3-point percentage, though, of that. Yeah, just scroll up. Right there. Scroll up. So 2017.
2018?
Or, yeah. Scroll. Yeah.
Right a little bit.
So he had 42%. Oh, shit. What did LeBron have? Ah.
36.
He had 36. Oh, nah,
Yeah,
Nah.
fake news.
Yeah, that's fake news.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
Well,
was like, nah, man, he's
good though, but he ain't.
He's
he ain't
getting
Steph
better.
Curry, yeah.
But dude, the dude still shoots 69%, 68% from the free throw line.
yeah.
Don't tell me he's a good shooter or he's even in the top 10 shooters in the league. No way.
He's
He's
not.
It's a disrespect to a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. There's too many good players, man. KD, he's gonna go off. You got
Man,
James
he can have a fuck you
Harden.
year. I just don't think that
They're not gonna give it back-to-back years, but still, you got.
he's
James
not that
Harden.
kind of player. He's not. They're gonna regress too. I think.
Who?
Anthony Davis.
The Rockets?
Yeah.
A little bit.
So
I agree.
it'd be tough for James Harden to come out with an MVP.
Yeah, I mean he's doing the same thing every year.
Mhm.
It's gonna. I think he's better than Westbrook, in a sense, but it's gonna become a thing, kind of like Westbrook. Like Westbrook or Anthony Davis, they have MVP numbers every year. Like Westbrook averaged a triple-double last year and didn't get MVP. That's
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
But it's because it's just like he's doing it, but his team is
His
not
team's not
really
getting
moving.
better.
And it's gonna be the same with the Rockets. Like
Mhm.
his numbers are MVP worthy, but
No, they're not gonna be the one.
but that's part of why I think LeBron could get MVP this year because he's gonna go to that Lakers team and
boost
make them a
heavy.
contender
Yeah.
in 1 year, and that's literally what most valuable player does. Make your team
Yeah.
makes the change on your team.
LeBron wins it.
You think
Yeah.
so?
LeBron wins it. He gives you 28, 28, 8, and 8.
But I'm saying
Classic
how many
LeBron
wins do
style.
you
Yeah,
think?
just a
How
straight
many
up
wins
LeBron.
do you think
LeBron.
that the Lakers are gonna have though?
They're
Like,
gonna go up
How
to
many wins?
How many wins?
What'd they get
At
last
least
year?
50.
I
They're
go
gonna have 51, 52.
7.
47.
So you're telling me that LeBron taking a team to win 47 games on those numbers is better than Giannis taking a team to a 4 seed and them winning 51, 52
Yes.
games and him having better numbers?
Definitely.
And
we're
because
talking
the
about
Lakers
East
have
and
been
West.
plus the Lakers have been so trash for so many years now.
But they've been dying to give it to Giannis. You got to remember, it's more than just.
Well, he is the NBA 2K19 cover, so yeah, he's
they're
getting hyped up
dying
right
to
now.
Yeah.
do it, dude. They want a
I
guy
don't
like
think
that
he'll
to
get it
win.
this year.
And I think he's gonna have all the opportunity to do it.
Plus, all the people who votes on it, who votes on MVP shit? Is it coaches and stuff and
Coaches and media members.
media? Okay, so
That's what I'm saying.
that's gonna play into it though because LeBron going to the Lakers is huge, and they're gonna be all pulling for LeBron. Plus, his numbers are gonna support that. I think he's getting it easy. But who you said LeBron, right?
I say LeBron.
You said Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. So we got the okay. Then I guess we'll talk about Rookie of the Year then. So then this is the last
Doncic,
one.
bro.
Rookie. You say Doncic?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is that how you say it or Donkey?
I don't know.
So I thought it was Doncic, but then homeboy said that
Doncic?
it's Doncic.
Doncic.
Which sounds
Doncic?
more.
That sounds
like,
better.
more-
That sounds
Better, yeah.
that's easier to say.
Doncic.
Doncic.
Okay.
Okay, I think he's getting Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
I think he's gonna have the most opportunity, man.
Stat line,
16, 6, and 5.
and that gives him Rookie of the Year.
I'm gonna say 15, 6, and 8 assists.
Okay,
6 boards, 15 points, 8 assists.
I say Trae Young puts a similar stat number
Really?
up to Luka.
I think he's going to have way more points than that, though. I think he'll do like 20, 21.
But the Mavs are also going to be a good team this year, and I think that's going to help.
But they're
him.
both
They're not going to make the playoffs, though. But they'll be.
Now-
But the
now it just
Mavs might
comes
be
down to-
close.
They'll be
Mavs might be
scrapping
close,
at
and
the
if the
8
story at
seed.
the end of the year is Luka Doncic almost leads Mavs to the playoffs, the
Plus
one
the
game
Mavs
away,
were like
and
a
that's
20 or like a 32 or something last year.
they were trash
sucked.
last year.
Yeah, so if he could take them almost to the playoffs, even that'd be big.
That's a big storyline.
Because Atlanta is not gonna. Atlanta's still gonna be one of the worst teams.
They're going to be one of
For
the worst
sure.
teams. Dallas is a big media market. They're going to get a lot of press here. He's already getting a lot of press.
Yeah,
and
Everywhere, even
also,
from people who aren't Mavs.
I'm just watching the preseason. Obviously, I'm a little biased.
Dude, he's
but
so nice.
He's so nice.
Dude, his
He's
passes,
smooth. He's smooth.
Oh
He's
my
smooth.
god,
He's
Y'all-
smooth.
oh,
But so
man.
is Trae Young.
Yeah,
and we
bro.
haven't even talked about DeAndre Ayton, man. Like that guy's a walking double in his sleep. Like
He's
so-
huge.
Yeah.
Isn't his wingspan like 7'10" or something?
No, that's Mo
ridiculous?
Bamba.
Oh, Mo Bamba.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a rookie too, right?
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Okay,
He got
so
drafted,
y'all
yeah.
don't
DeAndre
think he'll do
Ayton-
anything?
I don't.
He'll
think,
be all right.
I think it's between those three guys. I think they're gonna get the
Ayton,
most. I think they're gonna
Trae,
get the most opportunity. Another guy who could be a dark horse is Kevin Knox for the Knicks.
Yeah.
He might have the opportunity to average like 20 plus a game.
Uh-huh.
So that's like a dark horse, but they're gonna be trash. So I really think that wins and stats.
You think resume in total?
Yeah, and
Luka
like,
got it.
yo, the guy is so polished, man. Like
He is.
Dude's been playing ball since he was like what, 14, 15.
He already got
years
an
old.
MVP over in
He's
Europe.
got a EuroLeague
and
MVP.
the second best league in the
He won
world.
a world.
Like,
he
that's-
won the world, the Euro Cup.
Yeah, he's
with
NBA
Dragic
ready,
2
bro.
years ago. Won his league's championship, which is the second best league in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude is ready.
He's better than college. Like his competition
better than
is
any
better
college
than
basketball
NCAA or
And
wherever.
he was the MVP of that league.
yeah, MVP. Like he's
get
NBA
it.
ready for sure.
And
No,
like
I get it.
he's looked like a really good shooter. The only thing that remains to be seen is like he's got to work on get his NBA body together.
The
That's like what it
athleticism,
is.
bro. Yeah.
You know, because like it's a grind in the NBA. And I
Because
feel
that's
like
really the biggest difference to me
Yeah.
from like NBA to other leagues is the athleticism. It's
It's
just
on a
like
whole other
it's
level.
insane. Yeah.
like I was just listening to the radio the other day, and they were talking about how back early in the 90s and early 2000s, like when team nutrition was not like up to par, and now it's like back then you'd be drinking a beer on the plane
Yeah.
from San Antonio to New York. They would be drinking beers and like playing whatever. And now it's like you can protein shakes and stuff. It's frowned down upon, and like I feel like the EuroLeague has been making a step towards that, but they just got a lot of a lot of different kinds of players. And, like Doncic looks like the kind of guy that he doesn't look like he's like really cared too much. He's been just a baller, so he
just
doesn't have to
skilled.
worry about it,
Yeah.
But like
You got to take that into
you
account
gotta-
with the NBA.
yeah, and like it's like what separates a guy like man, like you saw like what Steve Nash did in the early mid 2000s, like where he like was able to compose his body and go from like where Mark Cuban thought he was done. Like that's the reason the Mavs didn't end up offering him another contract. And him coming back and being like,
Going-
I'm healthy and I'm gonna go tear it up and win back-to-back
He did,
MVPs.
yeah.
And it's like all about like that. And so I think like Luka being in this kind of like environment where he's gonna be able to like grow his body out to like an NBA body.
He can definitely do
Sky's
it.
the limit, man.
He can do it. I mean, Antetokounmpo, he was athletic already, but he was skinny as hell when he came in the league, and now he's like
Yeah.
swole. Like
He got his
in like
size.
2 years, he got
Man.
like a ton of muscle mass.
And that's it. But like if we're just talking about
LeBron,
right
too.
now too, yeah, LeBron was skinny.
LeBron did it too. Yeah, his first like year in the league, he was super skinny.
Yeah, but
And
like
then now
the
he's
dude
like
is just nice with it, man. Like, did you guys watch the Hornets game, the Hornets and Mavs game?
Nah.
I saw the highlights.
Oh man,
Was that where he did the like behind the back?
he
and
stole
then, like,
the ball
whipped it?
from Kemba,
Yeah.
went behind the back, and then went down the court and threw a lob up to DSJ. Like, oh man, like
That's
you got to see
scary.
these
Like
highlights.
picturing it is just scary.
And he got those step back three and
He hit
stuff
a few
too.
ste-
His
he-
shot is
he-
wet.
He's nice with it, man. He's got like one of those things like some people are just hoopers. Like, they're
He just
hoopers.
got it.
He's a
He just
hooper,
got it.
bro. Like Lonzo, like a lot of people like to hate on Lonzo. He's a hooper. Like that's why he's in the league. Like,
Yeah.
yo, his shot's not falling. He's still gonna play because he's a hooper.
Yeah, he can.
You know
he
what
can
I mean?
hoop,
Like,
yeah.
and the dude just has like Ben Simmons too. Like, they just got a feel for the ball like that not a lot of people have. You know?
Yeah.
And like he's got that. So like he's gonna be able to translate no matter what. And I think once the body's there, then he's gonna take that step into.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, y'all. 1 hour in, so I'm gonna pull this out. We're just gonna say wishes for this season, but be realistic. Don't be like, I wish the Dallas Mavs win the championship. Don't say no. Like, just be like, hey, I hope that Luka, whatever you want.
So yeah, so mine would be I wish for Doncic to win Rookie of the Year en route to leading us to the 8th seed, so we can try and get revenge on the Warriors.
Could you imagine, bro? Holy shit, that would be crazy.
That would be
or
crazy.
06, 07.
That would be insane. It's not gonna happen, but that would be insane.
Hey, dude, they're gonna surprise teams, and they could sneak in. I mean, I obviously didn't pick them, but they could sneak in, man. Look, they're gonna have a really good defense. I think people are sleeping on DeAndre.
Oh yeah, he's still a
They're
beast.
sleeping on him,
and he's still
man.
like fairly young too.
Mm-hmm.
He's a beast, bro.
And like we
He
got
ain't
the
get any
second
worse.
best coach in the league, man. Rick Carlisle is a guru.
I don't know,
yeah.
man. Brad Stevens is out there.
He's getting up
I
there.
still take
You
that
got Steve
champion.
Kerr
Carlisle-
out there too.
I-
I mean,
Carlisle-
he has Steph Curry and
Carlisle
KD,
got the
but
resume though.
Carlisle's been in it for so long,
Yeah.
man, and like he's had teams that were all right there on the edge of it too, and like you gotta remember he was that coach during the brawl, the Indiana Pacers brawl.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah, he did coach.
That's
He coached the
crazy.
Pacers, right?
Yeah,
He coached the Pacers,
Damn.
that's crazy. Larry
I
Brown was
forgot about
coaching
The
Detroit.
Pistons,
Yeah,
yep.
that's crazy.
and that season I think it was the year before they had won like 66 or 67 games.
Mm.
And
Pacers did?
The Pacers did,
Yeah.
and like they lost in the finals.
Uh-huh.
Right, I think they lost in the
To
finals that year.
Detroit.
And
Or
they were
no,
gonna
no,
go-
no. They went to the finals.
I think that was the year they went to the finals.
I think it was against
Against-
the Lakers.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Damn.
Yeah. And
like
the
2003?
following year,
Yeah, so
and the following
early.
year, the brawl happens. They were right there to be one of those teams again, to be,
Yeah.
and that ruined
And
the
that
whole
ruined
season.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like he's a really good coach, and I don't know. I pick him as my number two.
Okay. No, that's you.
Oh, my
Go
bad.
ahead.
All right.
So what? What's
All right.
your wish?
My wish. Let me get the Dragon Balls. My wish is that LeBron is gonna get MVP and go to the finals again with the Lakers. That
Lakers versus Boston. Oh,
that would be so sick, bro. And Rondo,
Look at Hayes in the
bro,
background.
Rondo on the Lakers playing Boston in the finals.
That's a movie. We
They
need
don't
to
got-
write
yeah,
this movie right
But
now.
they don't got the shooters for it, so
That's my wish, though,
Wishful
because that's like mildly realistic wish.
Yeah.
It's not like saying the Mavs win the championship or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's my wish. Yeah, LeBron MVP season, go to the finals. Not
Cool.
necessarily win, but just go to the finals. Yeah.
Okay. My wish, I just wish the Spurs get 50. And I feel
very
and I
modest.
see some type of growth in the other young guys besides DeJounte, because we already seen he's gonna blossom again when he comes back. But just like Derek White and those guys, and I hope DeMar has a breakout year and he gets his revenge whenever we go to Toronto and he drops 50 on them. So yeah, those are my wishes. But
So
I
you just
appreciate
want-
you guys. What's up?
You just want San Antonio to sustain pretty much.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
be the
there's-
same where they've been for a couple years.
You're not beating Golden State.
You don't want them to digress, pretty much.
Nah, I just want them to stay
Yeah.
consistent. At least until Popovich retires, then we can say fuck
Yeah,
it and
rebuild.
drop everything.
Yeah.
But while Popovich is in,
That
like
man
I feel like
earned
it's a
it.
fighting, it's a
Yeah.
fighting chance. Like we might steal the series
Yeah, yeah.
against
Hell
somebody,
yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
But I appreciate y'all,
Yeah, man,
coming
it
on the
was fun.
podcast. We'll check back in like in a month or something. See if shit changes. We're gonna rewatch it and be like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
hell no,
Can't believe I said that.
I can't believe I said that, man. But yeah, man, thank y'all.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was.